De'Aaron, just how difficult is it to stop Steph when he gets rolling like that?
I mean, ask anybody. It's almost impossible unless you're blocking a shot, which is hard to do. Once the shots start going in, you just try to make it tough for him, get the ball out of his hands, something. But, I mean, that's a difficult thing to do, especially once he has it rolling.
Yeah, De'Aaron, 39-27 for Golden State in that third quarter. What did you see on both ends of the ball there?
I mean, not even just the third quarter, second quarter as well. I mean, I think we played nearly a perfect first quarter. And then we come back to that word consistency. Like, we weren't turning the ball over. We got whatever shot we wanted. Defensively, we were physical. We made every shot difficult. And then that second quarter, I feel like, is where we really shot ourselves in the foot. Obviously, we're only down 3 at halftime, but being up like 14-15 and then going into half down 3 is something that you can't let happen on this level, especially with a team like that, who once they see the ball go in, they can really get it rolling. So obviously no one thing is the reason that we lost today, but I feel like I'm more concerned about what we did in the second quarter than the third.
Did it end poorly in the second quarter going into halftime? Did you take that in with you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we knew what we did wrong. We knew what was wrong, and we started turning the ball over. I think they had 16 or 18 points off of our turnovers just at halftime alone. So you can't allow that to happen, especially with a team like this who feeds off of turnovers and feeds off of transition baskets. I feel like that's where we shot ourselves in the foot.
Fox, the fourth quarter effort that you put together, does that come from you just realizing that that's what needs to happen in order to get the team back in the game, or is Mike asking that of you, or your teammates asking like that kind of effort?
No, I mean, we're down double digits, and I just felt like I needed to be more aggressive. And we've talked about it before. I need to be more aggressive throughout the game, but I don't know.
De'Aaron, what do you tell Kevin when he's struggling like that he did tonight?
I mean, you stay the course. This league, it's 82 games. We played 2. Last year, we were coming in here, and Kev's shooting 60% from 3. So, like, those things happen. But you want him to stay the course. He got here. He got to this level for a reason. He stayed at this level for a reason. He got his extension for a reason. Those things don't happen by accident. And you go through tough spells. You've seen the best shooters in the world go through rough spells. So we want him to continue to be him. Obviously, we're asking him defensively to chase guys and fight through screens. Obviously, that wears on you, that wears on your legs, but that's part of being a professional, and that's part of being a professional two-guard in this league. You have to do that, and then you got to go on the other end and make shots, and he knows what his job is, and he's just struggling right now. So we're fine. We want him to stay the course.
De'Aaron, just want to know y'all, had any conversations about protecting home court this season. I know it's still early and all, but that was one of the things, one of the drawbacks from last season. You had a better road record than you did home record. But have you guys been kind of like trying to pin that down and just dig into that a little bit more just to hold on to home court?
Yeah, JaVale actually talks about it. Like, we have to defend home court. That's huge, especially come playoff time, especially if you can get home court advantage. Like, you have to be able to defend home court. Obviously, it's not a bad thing to be good on the road, but we need to be better at home than we were last year. And, I feel like we have one of the better home court advantages in the league. Like, you see how loud it gets for game 2. Like, the rookies and the new guys talked about how loud it got just for preseason. So we have to be able to defend home court because, every game's a sellout. People are coming to watch us, and we need to win in front of our crowd.
De'Aaron, Steph had the big third quarter. You had the big fourth quarter. What's it like in the moment to be out there, going head-to-head, dueling a guy like that?
Well, it's fun and not fun. Because once, like you said, once he gets it going, it's not much you can really do about it. So for us, like I said, the first quarter, what we did, and he had a good first quarter and decent for his standards, but that's how we need to try to play for as long as we possibly can. Obviously, there's slippage at times, but that second and third quarter was the entire quarter. We can't have 24 minutes of just bad basketball, and that's what we had.
Including that preseason game, he's strung together some pretty incredible performances. Do you ever, when the game is over, do you ever just look at him and curse him out or tell him anything in his ear?
He knows who he is, and we don't talk much about basketball whenever we're together. That's just kind of not how our relationship is going. We're more so focused on a lot of things off the court. Obviously, we have a lot of respect for each other on the court, and we're going at each other on the court. But off the court, you'll honestly find this with a lot of basketball players. Like, we come in, we do this every day. Not many days off, even the summertime. Like, you got a ball most of the summer, so you're not talking about basketball most of the time, especially when you're around other basketball players.
De'Aaron, a positive for tonight was the rebounding, out-rebounding the Warriors. Domas had 18 of them. More importantly, keeping the Warriors off the offensive glass, especially after what happened in the playoffs. I guess, how do you assess how the team did on that side of the ball?
I mean, we were good, but they shot. They shot 55% and 43. Like, I think what we did in Utah, I feel like is much more impressive as far as the offensive glass is concerned, because they shot below, I think, like 40-something%. They shot like 30-something% from three. So that was more opportunities for me to get offensive rebounds, and that's a big team. So being able to keep them off the offensive glass, I think, was impressive. I mean, they had 7 offensive rebounds tonight, but shooting 54 and 44. I mean, 55 and 44, like, that's – you're going to win the game even if you get no offensive rebounds at that point. So we have to be better as far as limiting the easy shots.
Two players of their caliber.
All right, just got time for a couple more. Jim Conlan, Ireland.
Hi, Fox. Hi, Fox. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and a great victory for you as well. Fox, Tyrese and Buddy did a good lot of scoring in the first 2 quarters, but you really took up the mantle in that fourth quarter, and you were especially able to get to the free throw line whenever Washington were in foul trouble.
I'm just continuing to play aggressive, see matchups that we like and things like that. But they were good. I mean, I told Tyrese to be aggressive. Like, he struggled for a few games, and at the end of the day, man, you're still playing basketball. You've been doing this for 20 years now, or however. I think you just turned 21. You've been doing it for as long as you can walk. Continue to do that, and basketball will fix it. It'll figure itself out. But at the end of the game, it was just continue to be aggressive. Get to the line, get to the lane, and when I get to the free throw line, knock the free throws down.
All right, everybody.